Now I'm standing in front of one of the most beautiful places in China, the Zhangye Gansu scenic spot. It's famous for the unique type of geomorphology formed from red-colored sandstones and characterized by steep cliffs. It has been closed for a very long time due to the outbreak of the novel coronavirus disease, and it reopened on March 1st among the first batch of tourist spots that has resumed operation along the Silk Road of China. More than just restoring normal operations, it upgrades its service and takes a lot of measures for the academic prevention and control. Now, let's hear what the principals say on how this spot resume operation and do the epidemic prevention and control at the same time. Follow me. Wang总您好。
你好。
This is Wang Hua, the Vice General Manager of the scenic spot. Then he'll introduce for us the situation of the whole spot. 王总您好，就是咱们现在整个景区的复工复产的情况怎么样？
我们景区呢是3月1号正式复工复产的。目前呢我们上班的工作人员呢有200多人。目前景区开放以后呢，接待游客呢已经将近2万人次。
This tourist spot reopened on March 1st, and it has received 20,000 tourists so far, and 200 staffs have returned to the work, and all the scenic sites are accessible to tourists. 那王总，那咱们现在就是怎么做好这个疫情防控工作的呢？
作为疫情防控工作这块呢，我们主要做了2个方面的工作。一个呢是做好我们自身的防控工作，第二呢是做好输入型游客的这个防控工作。从自身的防控呢，主要我们进行一个测体温和消毒的工作。对游客呢，我们重点做好了2块工作，一个是身份证实名制预约购票的工作，一个呢是这个无接触式入园的操作。
谢谢您。To protect the tourists and worker staffs from infection, there are a lot of prevention measures have been taken, including the tickets purchases and checks, as well as the tours. Among them, temperature measurement is the most important one, and they also figures out some ways to enter the garden without the intimate touch. And then I'll take you to experience these measures. Let's go.
游客你好，请你戴好口罩。你好，请出示一下你身份证。请你保管好你身份证。
Thank you. And when I enter the garden, I need my identify card as the passport. I'll see what else we need to do.
你好，请到这边量一下体温。你的体温是36度，这边有洗手液可以消一下。 看一下你的脚跟消毒多。
谢谢你。
你好，票买好了是吧？
嗯，对。
检票口在这边啊，这边走。
好，谢谢。Just now I have my temperature taken, and my hands and my shoes have been sanitized, and I think it's very safe here. And now I'll need to check my ID card to ensure that I've bought the ticket.
这是我们检票口，请您刷身份证入园。
And the whole process that I don't need to touch the work stuff here. Then I'll go and take the bus tour so that I can enter those, get close to the scenic sites. Now I've entered the garden, so how about we see the panoramic view of the whole park through the short video. This is my first stop in this tourist scenic spot, and because this is an open space and there are few tourists, so I take off my mask, and right now I can feel the soft wind here. And today I invite a beautiful guide for us, and she'll introduce for us the whole scenery and accompany us for the whole tour.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Filey. I'm tour guide. It's my pleasure to give the service to all of you. I hope everyone can enjoy this trip. Thank you.
I think your costume is very special. Can you explain for us any significance?
Yes, our ministry is called Yugu. It is one of the special national ministry in Gansu province. Our most distinguished is clothes. It was listed as intangible culture heritage in 2008.
It's very beautiful, and the culture of the people is very precious. Yes, behind us I can see the mountains is very colorful and there are different layers.
Yeah.
Yes, I was wondering how did it formed?
How did it form?
Yes.
According to research, the Danxia landforms are originated in Jurassic period, Cretaceous and Tertiary period. It is 18 to 140 million years old. The experiment showed that these rocks contain the foreign ion with different valence. The ferrocene are fat yellow and tends to pea gray and the acidic conditions, and invisible gray and the alkali conditions. The foreign are the same in in different conditions, and to the expert, the foreign and ferrocene are the basic form of I in water environment. In January, the valence of foreign must occur with conditions that the change of the foreign requires planting of waters so as to prove that where we are located is a salt lake.
Okay.
Yeah, and the complex of climate of northwest China. The hilly rocks contain the foreign with different valence were exposed due to the weathering and due to the surface water, and have the chemical reaction with the clam top and formed the color, and finally formed the colorful hue now we can see. Yes.
Yes, I think your explanation really evoked my interest to explore, and this special geomorphology really experience is changing through many years, and it has undergone the influence of climate and some other factors. Yeah.
Yes.
So we can see the beautiful scenery here.
Yeah.
It's very precious. Yeah, and now let the unmanned aerial vehicle take us to the other side of this scenery. This is my second stop, and not far from me there is a tourist enjoy the scenery, and now let's go and interview her for some ideas. 你好，
你好， 好。
您好，您好，您是本地人吗？
本地人。
您这是第几次来这个景区呢？
第一次。
那您在这儿欣赏风景感觉怎么样？这儿景色？
感觉到很舒服，空气也很好。
那您为什么选择在疫情期间来景区旅游呢？
因为在家待时间很久了，也特别闷，出来透透气儿。
对，因为您看这个全国的这个景区现在都在陆续的稳步的恢复和开放嘛，您怎么看就是咱们这个旅游业的复苏呢？
像这种因为是现在渐渐放松了，我们但是意识上不能放松，也是。就是在复工的这个期间，我们也是支持国家的旅游事业，我们所以出来转转。
对，行，谢谢您，行，继续观赏啊，玩得开心。The traveler is a local, and this is the first time she came here. The reopening of this park offers her a chance to enjoy the beautiful scenery and relax because she has stayed at home for a very long time due to the outbreak of the epidemic. She thinks the epidemic prevention and countermeasures here is very comprehensive, and she feels safe. She also shows the confidence to the boom of China's tourism market. Now let's invite the guide to introduce for us the characteristic of the geomorphology right here.
We're now at the colorful Hongsha platforms. Zhangye Colorful Dansha scenic spot is famous for gorgeous color, cream-crossing layer, and amazing spectaculars. Hongsha is one of the most beautiful platforms. The best time for watching this scenery is sunrise, sunset, after the rain, and after the snow. That's all.
Wonderful. If I have chance, I'll experience the best time. According to your working experience recently, how does the traveler think of the reopening of this tourist scenic spot?
Zhangye Colorful Dansha scenic spot is outdoor landforms. In this special time, our imagination is very comprehensive. The tourist has a positive attitude. They think it is very safety. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Please enjoy the spectacular view again. Just now, you've indulged yourself in the beautiful scenery of colorful hills, and now we come to a different region. And in this region, I think the colors is less vigorous than before, and I think the mountains are more steep.
We have to cancel the scenic spot. The colorful Dansha landforms. We are now at the Dansha landforms. The characteristic is a ship. Let's look ahead and look at this ship. What do you see? It looks like wonderful. And due to the wiring and the sail ship, now we can say. Now let's go and look another version. Explain. You see what it looks like.
I think this one is like a frog, and the one in front of it is just like a man. And maybe their friends talk with each other every day, something like that.
Now quite cool. There are more other ships in our region. Just imagine yourself.
I think this valley is very special, and I think you will have a very different experience from air. And now let's cut to a short video. Do you like the short video? The Zhangye of Gansu province is the largest and most typical landform of this type in China's arid area. Because of aridity, it's different from that of South China. It's dry, desolate, and without vegetation. Although it locates in such a harsh natural environment, the magnificence has become unique advantages bringing benefits for local people. In recent years, as a tourist scenic spot, it greatly promotes the development of surrounding villages, increasing farmers' incomes, and strengthen the mutual communications of countries along the Silk Road. During the epidemic, its reopening positively suggests the culture and tourism industry is trying to seize the chance for the upcoming holidays with efforts. the tourists will coming back. China's tourism market will usher in a new phase of development. That's all for today's show. If you like it, please share it with your friends through Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.